That down, guys. Let's move on to this, shall we? Robert De Niro, clearly one of the most celebrated actors of all time. I don't think you're going to find anybody that disputes that. And everybody particularly loves him in a good mob movie. Well, we're getting not just one Robert De Niro in an upcoming mob movie, we're getting two Robert De Niros in the same upcoming mob movie, as the first trailer for the Alto Knights has now dropped online, where, as you can see here, Robert De Niro plays two different roles opposite of each other, opposite of himself, in the same movie. Why? Because that seems to be the explanation. This comes to us from Deadline, who wrote this. Scripted by Oscar nominee Nicholas Pileggi from Goodfellas, The Alto Knights tells the story of Vito Genovese, played by De Niro, and Frank Costello, also played by De Niro, a pair of Italian Americans running two separate crime families during the mid-20th century. Genovese tried and failed to assassinate Costello in 1957, with the latter taking his leave from the mob after being injured during the attempt on his life. All right, let's talk about this first. The trailer's awesome. I loved the trailer. I was kind of worried that the gimmickiness of having Robert De Niro playing both sides would make the trailer itself, and by extension the movie itself, just feel like a big gimmick. And I gotta say, that didn't wash out how good I thought the trailer was. I watched this trailer and I got Casino vibes. I got Goodfella vibes. I got Godfather vibes. And I mean all that in the absolute best way possible. I thought this trailer was great. And when the trailer ended, I was like, no, like that's when I know I really love a trailer. Because like, no, I want to see more. I want to see what happens. And I had that feeling watching it. So I just think this trailer is fantastic. I loved it. However, I still don't know why Robert De Niro had to play both roles.
Yeah.
I don't, like, I get it. If it was a stage play, that'd be kind of, I mean, obviously you couldn't have the characters on the stage at the same time.
But like the Frankenstein thing where they'd switch roles.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
But the whole, why Robert De Niro had to play both, here's my fear, Chris. My fear is that this will become a distraction in the movie. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying that's my fear. And I also fear a little bit, I might go, now which one is he right now? Is he Frank right now? Or is he Vito right now?
Did Tom Hardy do the same sort of movie?
Well, he played
Yes, he
twins.
did. Yeah,
But he played
Oh,
twins.
okay.
So.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's a little different, right? But in this case, so I'm not really sure what now maybe once we watch it, maybe it's like Better Man. Why the fuck did they make the guy a monkey? I don't know. Maybe you got to see the movie to get it. And maybe that'll be the thing here. Maybe we'll watch this movie and go, oh, this is why he's playing both roles. So I don't know. Look, but that aside, my fear and my worry about that becoming a distraction in the movie aside, I do think this is a hell of a trailer. I'm looking forward to seeing it. What did you think about the trailer?
Well, first of all, these are not my kind of movies usually.
Right.
I'm going to go see it because it's going to be part of award season, but it's not what I gravitate towards. Mob stories just don't particularly interest me, especially when you come from an Italian family that maybe does have questionable work choices.
So that's
in their
why.
background.
But that's why I like it.
That's why I'm usually like, oh, this feels like what my Uncle Charlie did. Okay, so I'm still hung up on the gimmick. Because that's what it feels like right now, is it feels like there's a gimmick. And it doesn't need one. Because it is objectively a very good trailer with a very interesting story. So I am still confused about why he has to play both roles. I'm hoping it's not a kind of masturbatory exercise for an actor of, let me flex, let me show you how I can be both of these people.
Right. Which if anybody can do it, it's him.
For sure. But it's also, it puts the pressure then of, you have to be the only person who could have done this justice then. That makes it have extra scrutiny under his performance on both parts. It's kind of like when you watch a cooking show and for some reason they make two dishes instead of one, and then you have two okay dishes instead of one fabulous one.
Right, yeah.
I want one fabulous one. That leads me to also point out, I kept rewinding going, did they throw in a shot of spaghetti twirling so we all went, oh, Italians? I don't know why
Nothing
it's in there.
screams Italian.
I don't know why it's
like
in
spaghetti.
there, but there's just a shot of them twirling spaghetti in a close-up. And I was like, all right, well.
Was it a good shot though?
It was a good shot. It
Okay,
made me really
perfect.
hungry. Yeah, I need to know more about the why of him being in here, and then I think I'll get more excited.
Right. Somebody's asking an interesting question. James DeZiel in the live chat is asking if De Niro gets nominated for this, is it for one role or can be for both? It's actually a good, legit question.
Yeah, it is.
I believe the answer to that is it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If he gets a nomination, he's getting nominated for his performance in the film. He could play 18 different characters in the film. He'll get nominated for his overall performance in the film. So, but it's a very good question to ask. So, yeah, listen, I don't have this information right now in front of me. When's the Alto Knights supposed to come
I
out?
just had it up on my screen.
Yeah, I feel like it's March, but I'll look in the calendar.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be coming up
March
soon.
21st.
March
Boom,
21st,
nailed
so it's
it.
not that far away. I'm actually pretty excited to see this. Again, I just hope the whole thing of De Niro playing both the main roles doesn't become a distraction.
I feel like it's some kind of. I feel like the message is, and I'm just guessing here, but that is like one came from the other, and they're so much alike. They're basically the same person, but they don't realize it. And
Sure.
it's that, that's why they're like clashing.
Well, they have that line too of like, I made you, no, I
Yeah,
made you,
yeah.
that kind of thing. So I can see that.
Wow,
Yeah,
you
I don't
got
know.
spoilers. Jeez.
We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, CookUnity. You ever feel like so much of your day revolves around planning meals or preparing food, especially when you're trying to eat healthier? I know we all do, but that all changes when you discover CookUnity. Now you can enjoy vibrant, chef-crafted meals without spending hours in the kitchen. It's freed up so much of my time and energy to focus on my other goals. CookUnity partners with award-winning chefs, the same chefs you see on TV and those five-star restaurants, to create small batch meals just for you. These meals are made with fresh, local, in-season ingredients delivered right to your door. And here's the best part. They arrive fresh, not frozen, and all it takes is a few minutes to heat them up. I recently tried their Mom's Sunday Sauce Rigatoni, and it was incredible. Plus, knowing that I'm supporting local chefs and sustainable suppliers makes every bite even better. Whether you want variety, convenience, or just better food, CookUnity has it all. Reset your routine with convenient, mouth-watering meals crafted with local ingredients by award-winning chefs. Go to cookunity.com/Campea or enter the code Campea before checkout for 50% off your first week. That's 50% off your first week by using the code Campea or by going to cookunity.com/Campea. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What did you think about the trailer for the Alto Knights? I thought it looked fantastic, although I'm a little bit worried about the gimmick. How do you feel? Maybe you love both. Maybe you hate both. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.